Oh, listen, I wanted to take a bit of a shift from my usual rants and do one of those famous tier list videos that everyone seems to like. And what better tier list to start than one making fun of the improper way to speak English. So yeah, today I'll be ranking British slang, basically on how cool they are to say, and hopefully learning a couple things too. So, let's just start.
Let's get ready to rumble!
And so, starting the list, we have the word chuffed. So, chuffed is a word that basically means happy or excited about something. The kind of word you reserve for stuff like Minnesota winning the next NBA championship, or the price of your favorite crypto coin increasing by 0.001%. It's a cool word to say, but at least in my experience, not really understood by most Americans. So, C tier. Bloke. Bloke is basically the British equivalent for dude. Quite versatile word for situations where you might want to avoid saying someone's name, or just for that juicy gossip you got going on with Emma. Also quite fun to say. So, B tier. Dodgy. Dodgy is synonym to fishy or sketchy. Not really a word I like to use in everyday language, to be honest, because fishy just sounds bad, and I don't know, it kind of lacks some firepower. It's not the same to say that those USPS texts are dodgy than to say the marketplace seems like some fishy business. D tier. So this word is Walker, like Paul Walker. Let me just say that. You know which word I mean anyway, so not a word I would use, but you know, it's an automatic A tier. Not really much has to be explained there. Either you want to use it with its original meaning, or you just want to insult someone. It never fails to catch people off guard, so A tier. Posh. Yeah, automatic B tier. This is nice to have another word for fancy and proper, which actually sounds fancy and proper. Just hear this word.
Posh.
Dude, I could say that stuff all day and never get tired of it. It's just so fun to say, innit? Quit, you know, British slang for pounds. And I am not talking about the ones your girlfriend has 4 digits of, but the ones with the Queen's face. I mean, Americans do the same thing with the word box, and I heard the Spanish do the same thing by calling the money turkeys or something like that. But yeah, I don't know about this one. Quit's not really it. Whoever decided this should be fired. So yeah, D tier. Mate. First automatic S tier. There has probably never existed another word quite like this one, that the moment you say it, people just know. It's automatic British / Aussie representation. And I mean, if this word was superheroes, this one would be Captain Britain. Useful in pretty much any situation. And, you know, if it even has some abbreviation for those Gen Alpha kids who are too lazy to write the remaining 3 letters. Mate, this word has it all. This is just amazing. Like I said, S tier. Ball. Yeah. Aside from being a fun word to say to refer to a man's crystal gems, to talk about the infinity stones, the spheres of creation, the flesh marbles, it's also a perfect word to call someone out on their male cow manure, let's say. It might be considered improper or vulgar by some people, depending on how British they are, which could be measured by the amount of spiral bite marks on the biscuits. And yeah, anyway, since I can't say it at church, C tier. Loo. A loo is basically a toilet or bathroom. It supposedly comes from the word law, which means water in the ancient Isorender language. And yeah, kind of fun to say the first 5 times, and it's just yeah, gotta go D tier. And Bob's your uncle. This is the first one in the list of phrases. This one's probably one of the most famous ones, but in case you don't know, it just means and there's that and that's that, indicating the end of a process. For example, in Minecraft, if you want to trade, you just gotta give your slaves some emerald. They'll give you what you wanted, and Bob's your uncle. I don't know who Bob is, the same way I don't know who Ted is, but I reckon he's one of those people you'd rather stay away from, because the last thing you want is another violent uncle. C tier. Taking the ease. I don't see why the expression for making fun of another person has anything to do with being a pot boy from Game of Thrones and dealing with organically processed yellow water. But then again, this is one of the most common phrases you might hear from an English person. And although it sounds a bit weird to some people, I still find it to be B tier. Under the weather.
What does this one mean, Aaron?
Well, have you ever seen British weather? Does it make you feel good?
Well, no.
Well, there you have it. It's just another way of saying you are not feeling good at that moment. I would personally just stick to saying I'm feeling a tad ill. I'm coughing on the phone so they believe me. So yeah, F tier. Take the mickey. Basically the same as the other one, taking the bladder's content. But this one is a bit more Paul George. Get it? PG-13. Aye, that joke flopped. Just like Paul George. Oh no, in all seriousness, it's just an euphemism, and we all know that the word euphemism just means same stuff with different pronunciations, so 4th generation mouth breathing inbreds on Twitter don't get offended, so nothing too special. C tier. Bonkers. Ever had something weird happening to you?
What the f***? Johnson.
You know, situations that are completely unnatural. You know, stuff that doesn't happen IRL, like the DVD thing hitting the corner of the screen. You know, some more people might say the situation is bananas. Some others might say it's insane, like me at 3 AM. But anyways, from the BEC, British Expressions Company, we decided to provide you with a new word for those purposes. Bonkers. Now this word's amazing, easy to pronounce, fun to say, people automatically know what you mean, and you sound less dumb than if you said bananas instead. Solid A tier. Miffed. Even saying you ticked me off sounds more menacing than miffed. That word makes you sound like if someone slapped you on the street, you would offer them tea. F tier. Solid F tier. Rubbish. I love this word. It might not sound as crude as trash, or garbage, or the S word that is a synonym for bad quality.
Oh, you piece of Street Fighter.
But there's just something so posh about this word. It makes you feel like pinky lifting royalty in the middle of your garden drinking tea while racing the taxes of the peasants. You want to talk about a bad movie? Rubbish. You want to talk about the weather? Rubbish. You want to talk about my outfit or music taste or channel? RUBBISH. It's got it all. Fun to say, versatile, and overall solid S tier. The C word. Yes, you know the one. I don't mean chocolate, Charlie. For you see, curiously contemplating cautious concerns about cursing, I crafted this creative, concise communication with the conventional constraints of not saying the word count. But now in all seriousness, the word I mean is B tier. Perfect for all situations that require some profanity and a quick laugh. Few things are funnier than a miffed man calling someone a dumb count. Waste man. When I first heard this one, I reckon they were referring to the man at the back of the garbage truck, you know? The ones we all wanted to be like as kids. The ones our mums told us we should study not to end up like them. Waste man is just a person who's lazy, unproductive, and overall waste of space, like me and mocap on the Mortal Kombat Armageddon roster. The perfect word to call all those leechy friends you're bound to have in high school and college. You know the type. The ones who make you develop bigger back muscles than Atlas from all the carrying, like Paul LeBron and the Lakers. Anyways, B tier. On for the second to last one, we got gobsmacked. Gob in your mouth and smack meaning, well, you can assume. The word means that you're basically shocked, at a loss for words, astonished, or also that you just got hit in the face. So, in a situation like this, I guess we could say he was gobsmacked twice. Alright, don't let a bad joke fool you. It's still a fun word. It's not something I would say often. C tier. And finally we have reached the holy grail of British slang. The reigning world champion of Britishness. The King's Seal Ring of UK slang. And you know it's true, innit? Automatically identifiable. One of the first things Americans say to make fun of the accent. Even Minecraft to have it under usernames. This is basically the best possible slang term ever. So I wouldn't do it justice by placing it an A or S tier. It has the one, the only, the much coveted, revered, and sought after royal crown jewel tier. Anyway, so that's the end of the video. Please leave a like and subscribe if you liked it and want to see me do more stuff. I recommend checking some more of the other videos as well, because you don't want me to get miffed and gobsmack you for not liking me rubbish, you dumb waste man. I reckon you won't like that, would you, mate? Relax, I was just taking the piece. Thanks for watching. Leave me in the comments which slang term was your favourite, and as always, bigger to your family. Don't forget to drink some water and touch some grass every now and then. That's it. God bless you.